Welcome everybody, sorry for the delay. And let's start to arrive, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. And another one in and out. And another one in. And exhale all the air possible as long as you can. And then listen into the silence. Enjoy the moment where you don't have to breathe until it starts automatically. Good, and then let's slowly open the eyes and give ourselves a good stretch. Stretch up. And then use your hands together and stretch to the sides. And up again. And then open your arms, open your chest, breathe into your chest. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. And exhale, hug. And then open the arms. And open and close the hands. Make fists and then open again. And then make fists and turn the wrists in circles. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And turn in the other direction. And then inhale, bring the arms up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist to the left side and bring your arms down. Inhale, arms up again. And twist to the other side, exhale down. Long movements, use your own rhythm. One more to each side. And next time you're up in the middle, lengthen a little bit more again. And exhale, bring the arms down. Good, lengthen your legs, shake them out a little bit. And then start moving the feet. Point them and flex them. And then rotate both feet in circles. I'm not sure you can see it. Sit sideways. Rotate them in circles to one side. And then to the other. And then we come into a knee stand. And do a couple of cow and cat movements to warm up the spine. So inhale, bend. And exhale, round. And then again, stop in the middle and just move the head up and down. Bring the chin to the chest. And then when the head is down, move it to one side, and to the other. So do half circles with your head to warm up the neck. And then lengthen your leg, lengthen your spine, and stretch out your back. And come back to the middle. Last in this position. Move your hips to the side. Let them fall to one side and then to the other. And stop in the middle. Tuck the toes under and just push into the toes. Lift the knees a little bit. Look down, continue breathing. And then bring the knees down, relax the toes, lift the feet off the mat and move the toes a little bit, up and down. And then push them into the mat again, push the knees a little bit up. Continue breathing, relax the shoulders and the face. And exhale down. And then push again in the toes and come up into the downward facing dog. So bring the head between the arms, relax the shoulders, and straighten your back. Try to make your back as long as possible. And then push into your toes and bring your weight on the toes. So move your buttocks up in the air as high as possible. Straightening the back also. And then slowly roll down on your feet and start walking them so the heels alternately touch the mat. Try to keep the spine straight. Continue breathing. And then we stop this movement and then try to bring your nose a bit closer to the mat. So come with the nose closer to the mat and to your legs. Almost bend your spine. Feel the stretch. And then release and start walking your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees. And when you're very close to your hands, start straightening your legs a little bit. Again, feel the stretch. Breathe into it. And then bend your knees and roll up to come to a standing position. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And come to the beginning of the mat for some rounds of sun salutations. We do the Vinyasa flow sun salutations today. So stand on all parts of your feet. The big toes touching each other, the heels a little bit apart. Push the outside of the feet in the mat, push the toes into the mat. Activate your leg muscles, bring your belly in and up. Chest is up, shoulders roll back and down, long neck. And then we inhale, bring the arms up and the palms of the hands together. Then we exhale and bend from the hips with a straight back, down. Bring the hands on the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen the back. Exhale, step back, both feet into the plank. And then you can either bring your knees down or directly use your arms to go to the lower plank. Bring the elbows close to the body. And inhale, come up in the cobra. Deep inhale into the chest. And exhale, push yourself in the downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 3 deep in and exhales. Correct the position yourself. Long arms, long back. Shoulders relaxed. And the legs can be bent. And you just straighten them as much as possible in order to feel the stretch. And then look forward, and with the next inhale, step back between your hands. Look forward, straighten your back. Exhale, bring your nose closer to your knees. And inhale, roll up, hands together, lengthen the spine. Exhale, arms down. Next round, inhale up. Exhale, bend down, bring the hands next to the feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back into the plank and come directly to the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Legs can be on the mat, belly button is up. Come into the downward facing dog. Look forward and prepare for a jump or step back between the hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the nose closer to the legs. And inhale up. Lengthen the spine, palms of the hands together. Exhale, arms down. Next one, inhale, arms up. Whole body is straight. Exhale, bend down. Nose to the knees. Inhale, straighten your back, look forward. Exhale, jump or step back into the plank and come to the lower plank. Using your knees or just your arms. Inhale, cobra. Relax your lower back, relax your buttocks. Downward facing dog. Look forward and step or jump back between your hands. Lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, nose towards the knees. And inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Let's do one more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back into the plank and the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Inhale, look forward, prepare for a jump or step back. Straighten your back. Exhale, nose towards the knees. Inhale, come up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, arms down. Good. Close your eyes for a moment and feel changes in the body, the effects of the movement. You may feel your heartbeat or some tingling in your arms or just some warmth in the body. And then bring your feet together again, big toes touching each other, feet slightly apart. And let's do the sun salutations B. It's a slower, different variant. Let's inhale again, straighten. Exhale, bend down, nose to the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back, plank, lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stay here for 2 deep inhales. Straighten your back. And on the next inhale, bring the right leg a little bit up. And then bring it between your hands. The left foot, you can put it on the side so you have a bit more stability. So it goes sideways. And then push into the right knee and come up into the warrior one. Bring the arms up, shoulders relaxed, front knee is bent, and the back knee is straight, and the whole leg straight. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bring the right foot back again, lower plank. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward dog. And we do the same with the left leg. So inhale, lift it from the mat and bring it in between your hands. Adapt the right foot so you have stability. And on the inhale, come up into the warrior one. The hips are straight, pointing forward. You may be able to sink a little bit deeper into the warrior. And then on the exhale, bring the hands down. Come back to the plank and directly the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And then inhale, look forward, prepare for a jump or step back between the hands. Lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, nose close to the knees. And inhale, come up, lengthen the spine. And exhale down. Good. We do another variation of this sun salutation B. So we inhale again, bring the arms up, palms of the hands together. Then we open the arms again a little bit, relax the shoulders, bend the knees and come into the chair position. Make sure the back is straight and not like this, so the pelvis is coming inward, arms up, knees bent, and exhale, then down, nose to the knees. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, jump or step back into the plank, into the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg and bring it between the hands. And come up into warrior one. Relax the shoulders. Push into both feet. Keep the hips forward, so you may have to bring the left hip a little bit forward. Make sure your front knee does not collapse. The weight is pushing into the feet. Continue breathing. And then we do a balance exercise. We come into the warrior three. In bringing the arms, pointing the arms forward, and then pushing with the left leg, so the one behind, to come forward into the warrior three. I'm not sure I'm still in the camera, so I go a bit backwards. And hold the balance. Keep your back straight, keep the shoulders relaxed. If you can, straighten the leg you stand on. Continue breathing. And then come back into the warrior one. Bring your arms down, hands next to the foot. Right leg back plank. Lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then the left leg between the hands. Stabilize, come to warrior one. Again, make sure your hips are pointing forward. Probably have to move the right hip a little bit forward. Sink into the warrior one. The left knee is above the ankle. Shoulders relaxed and face relaxed. Continue breathing. And then we will also go in warrior three. So point your arms forward, push forward, and come into warrior three. Breathe, shoulders relaxed. Long and straight back. And straight legs as much as possible. Breathe. And then come back to warrior one. Bring your arms down, hands next to the feet. Plank and lower plank and cobra. Stay in the cobra for one more inhale. Make sure you're not too high. Relax your shoulders, relax your lower back. And then come to the downward facing dog. And then we bring the right leg between the hands and the left knee goes on the mat. And on the inhale, open to the side. Long arms. And feel the twist in your upper back. Breathe into your chest. And exhale, bring the right arm down. And inhale, open to the other side. Long arms. And again, the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the arm down. And then push into the left foot. Lengthen the left leg. Straighten your back, look forward. Have the knee in your right armpit. And either you stay in this position, or if you want to challenge yourself a bit and you have a good balance today, you can again turn your left foot sidewards and open into the side angle position, bringing the left arm forward as a prolongation of the left leg. Extended side angle pose. Breathe into your chest. One more deep in and exhale. And then bring the hand down. Bring the right leg back into the plank, the lower plank, the cobra, and the downward facing dog. Let's relax in the downward dog for 3 deep in and exhales. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the back. And bring your feet again a bit closer if you want to have your heels touch the mat or come closer. Breathe deeply into your chest. And then bring the left foot between the hands and the right knee goes on the mat. Look forward on the next inhale, open to the left side. Go into the twist. Breathe into it. And look sidewards or upward. Be careful with your neck. And exhale, hand down. And inhale, right arm up. Twist to the other side. Breathe deeply. And exhale, hand down. And push into the toes of the right foot. Lengthen the right leg. Let your hips sink down a little bit. And then you either stay here and look forward and straighten your back. Or if you want, you can also bring your right foot sidewards and open into the extended side angle pose. So the right arm is prolonging your right leg. looking sidewards. And breathing deeply. When you breathe, you get the energy you need to hold the asana. And it helps you also to have the strength to stay in a position. Right arm down, back into the plank. Hold the plank for a moment. And either bring your knees down or directly your chest. Slide into the cobra. Into the downward facing dog. Look forward and prepare for a jump or a step back. But actually, if you jump, come directly into a sitting position. And bring your legs forward. Well done, shake out the legs. And close your eyes for a moment to feel the body, to feel the effects of the sun salutations and the standing asanas. And then straighten your leg, point your toes, straighten your back. Bring your arms behind to support you, and we will go to the boat position to strengthen the belly muscles. So on the next inhale, lift your legs from the mat and decide how high you want to lift them, maximum parallel to the mat. Keep your spine straight, keep your shoulders relaxed. If you need more of a challenge, you can either bring your arms forward or extend your legs, lengthen them, or both, whatever feels right, you decide. Take 2 more deep in and exhales. And then bring your legs down and hug your knees. And prepare to repeat the exercise. So again, hands backwards, straighten your back. On the next inhale, bring your legs up and decide for yourself whether you straighten them or you keep them bent, and whether you want to bring your arms to the front or not. Continue breathing, relax your face, bring a smile onto your face. Relax your shoulders. And release again, hug your knees. And prepare for the last round. Straighten your back. Inhale, legs up. And again, decide what you want to do with the arms or the legs. It's your body and you're not in a competition. It's about finding the balance for yourself. Shoulders relaxed. And exhale, last big hug. Take a deep inhale here, massaging your inner organs. Then push against the thighs. And take another one, exhaling through the mouth. And one more. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then lengthen your legs, shake them out a little bit. Bend your right leg. And bring the foot either inside or outside of your left leg. Straighten your back. Use your right arm to support yourself. We will go into a twist, so inhale, bring the left arm up, and exhale, go into a twist towards the right side. Keep your shoulders relaxed, sit on your sitting bones, and try to look around the corner as much as possible, using your inhale to go deeper. Inhale to straighten the spine and to exhale to twist a little bit more. And exhale, come back to the middle. Straighten the right leg and bend the left. Put it inside or outside of the knee. Make sure you sit on your sitting bones. You might have to release some of the flesh. Straighten your back. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, go into the twist. Use your breath to go deeper. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Check whether with each exhale you can actually look a little bit further. Does it make a difference after a couple of breaths? Can you see a bit more things around the corner? And exhale, come back to the middle. Lengthen your legs, shake them out a little bit. Bring both hands behind. And on the next inhale, push yourself into the backward plank. Let the head fall back. If you can, with the soles of your feet, touch the mat. Bring them entirely on the mat. Push the hips up. And exhale. Buttocks down. Good. Let's do a forward bend. So bend the right leg, bring the sole of the foot on the inside of the left leg. So one leg straight and the other one bent. Inhale, bring the arms up. And then from the hips, so not bending forward, but from the hips, fall forward as far as you can with a straight back. And then bring your hands down and stay in this position. Again, using your breath to go deeper. Inhale, straighten your back a bit more, lengthen it. And exhale, let gravity make you fall down a bit more. Bring your belly closer to your left leg. Your spine might not stay completely straight, and that's okay. And then let your head fall forward. Bring the nose as close to the leg as possible. And stay in the lowest position for another 2 in and exhales. And then on the next inhale, we come up, straighten the back, bring the arms down, exhale, and change the legs. Again, sit on your sitting bones, relax your shoulders, straighten your back, and inhale, bring your arms up, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, fall forward with a straight back. There's probably a difference in sides, one side that is more flexible than the other. And work with your breath to come a bit deeper. And then let your nose fall down as it comes closer to the leg. And inhale, push yourself up, lengthen your spine, arms down. Good. I will move towards you. This time, let's open the legs. Open them as much as you can comfortably. And still sitting on your sitting bones. Point the feet. And then with a straight back, very carefully, bend a little bit forward. Bend a little bit forward. You can walk with your hands a little bit forward until you feel a stretch on the inside of your legs. And then stay there and see whether the breath helps you to stay or even go a little bit deeper. You may smile. And inhale, push yourself up again. Bring the legs together and bend your left leg, but in a way that you bring the foot underneath of the right and the knee is pointing forward. So the knee is pointing as much as possible forward in the way you're looking. And then you bring your right leg on top of the left, also with the knee pointing forward. If at all possible, keep on sitting on your sitting bones. Straighten your back. And then bring the right arm up and bend it. And you can either grab the hand behind your back, or if you can't reach it, just push your right elbow a bit further down with your left hand. Whatever is possible, or is possible today. Continue breathing, lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders and also your face. This helps to open the shoulders and increase the flexibility in the shoulders, and also gives all your shoulder and upper back muscles a bit of a stretch. Deep inhales into the chest to open it a bit more. And then you exhale, release the arms and rearrange your legs. You can either do a turn or just rearrange them the other way around. So the left leg is underneath. No, sorry. The right leg is underneath and the left one is on top. Both knees pointing forward. Check whether you sit on your sitting bones. Straighten your back and bring your left arm up. Bend it and either grab it or push it gently backwards. This one is a bit more difficult for me. This side is less flexible. Go. Inhale, open the left shoulder, shoulder blade, and inhale into your chest. Try to relax the right shoulder. And release both the arms and the legs. Shake them out a little bit. Shake out your shoulders, move them. And then we grab the knees and roll on our back. You may roll a bit forward and backward. Massage the spine. And also sidewards. And then lengthen and give yourself a good stretch. And then bring the arms sideward. Oops, there's a glass. Bend the legs. Bring the feet on the mat. Bring the spine on the mat. And then open the legs. Bring the soles of the feet together. And let the knees fall outwards. Open the hips. As I said, activate your core muscles so that your spine is really pushing into the mat. And let gravity open your hips a bit more. You can also move your legs if you want with the butterfly. And then bring the legs together and let them fall to the right side. And your head falls to the left. Relax in the twist. Deep inhales into your belly. And on the next one, bring the legs back to the middle and let them fall to the other side. And inhale, head and knees back to the middle. Lengthen the legs and turn onto your belly. Bring the hands next to the shoulders. Lengthen the legs, bring the feet together. And on the next inhale, actually no, let's inhale, bring the hands on the back. Bring the hands behind your back, put them together. And on the next inhale, just lift your shoulders and use your fingers to point back. So your arms are drawing you backwards, chest is opening, and you look down or just forward, do not look up. Continue breathing into the chest. If you can, keep holding it, another 2 breaths. If it's too much, just come back down on the mat and rest. And then form a pillow with your hands and relax for a moment. Bring your legs together, prepare for the next round. Arms behind, interlace your fingers, look down, and on the next inhale, lift up your upper back. Lift up your shoulders from the mat. Use your back muscles. If you want, you can lift the hands a bit higher. But the main thing is to use your upper back muscles, strengthen them, and to continue breathing. Breathe into the upper chest so you don't move forth and back. And release from the pillow with your hands and relax. And then bring your hands a bit higher up than you should. Maybe bring them next to your head. The elbows close to your body. The legs closed. And on the next inhale, first use only your back muscles to come up. And then push a little bit into your elbows. Come up a bit higher. And try to lengthen your spine. You can also lift the elbows if you want, but try to pull yourself forward and upwards with your hands. So the movement is not just going up, but forward and upwards. So your spine gets a good stretch forward. Try to get it at least a couple of millimeters longer. And relax. And keep your hands together. Just put your forehead on your hands. And on the next inhale, lift the right leg off the mat. You can actually also use your hands to support yourself and bring them underneath of your hips. Whatever feels right. If you support yourself, it's a little bit easier. Bring your shoulders up if you have the hands underneath your hips. And exhale, bring the right leg down. And inhale the left one. This is the half locust. Exhale down. And now all of you should bring the hands underneath of the hips. Don't have them there. We go into the full locust. So on the next inhale, lift both legs off the mat. If this is not possible, just alternate the two. Try to keep your legs as much together as possible. They have the tendency to automatically open. And lengthen your spine, look down, and breathe. A little bit longer. And relax. And push yourself up to stretch out your back. And then to rest in the child position for a moment. And then come to sit on your knees. And come to stand on your knees. Knees should be a little bit open, so hip wide. Feet are also pushing into the mat. And then bring your right arm up. Lengthen. And then bring it back. And if you can reach your heels, you can also actually bring your feet up. So push into your toes, stand a bit higher. Whatever's right. Reach your heel. And bring your left arm up. And if it feels right and you have that flexibility today in your back, you may bring the left leg also on the heel. It's the camel pose. Bring your chest up. Let your head fall back and breathe into the chest. And then when you have enough, bring first your left arm up and then your right. And again, stretch out your back. And then come to lie on your back for the last sequence. And I think battery is low, so I need to reinforce my phone. Sorry, it doesn't show any image anymore. I hope you could see me the whole time. So come to lie on back. On an inhale, bring your legs up. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs. And point the toes downwards towards your nose. In a candle. And again, if you can't straighten your legs completely, that's fine. Just straighten them to the point where you can feel a stretch. And stay there. If you want to go up in the shoulder stand, feel free to do so. And let's all try to go into the plow position. The plow position means that we bring the legs behind the head in lifting up the lower back. So bend your legs a little bit, lift up your lower back, bring your knees close to your forehead, and then try to straighten your legs as much as possible. You can support your back. If your toes reach the ground, you can also release your arms again. If they don't, you better support your back. Make sure there's no weight on your neck. It should be all on the shoulders and the arms and the toes if they reach the ground. And again here, try to straighten the legs as much as possible. And let's take 5 deep in and exhales in this position. And then bring your legs up and roll back on the mat. And get prepared for the final relaxation. So if you need a blanket or some socks, take them. Open your legs a little bit. Let your feet fall outwards. The arms along the body. The palms of the hands facing the ceiling. And first, take a scan of your whole body. Do you feel any pain anywhere? Any stiffness? Anything special to note? And if you need to release some tension somewhere or to adapt a little bit to lie more comfortably, do so now. And then close your eyes. And actively relax your entire body. Let's do that this time in using our breath. Just take a deep inhale into your belly and your chest. They come up. And then exhale through the mouth, and with the exhale, relax your entire body, all of the muscles. And again, take another deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth and release any tension. And the last one, inhale. And exhale, release any tension and relax your entire body. From the toes to the head. And enjoy the next minutes in granting your body a really, really good relaxation. And wake you up after 20 minutes. And slowly, slowly start moving your toes and your feet. Bring your awareness back into this room and back into your body. Bring your left hand onto your heart and turn on the right side. Relax there for a moment. And whenever you're ready, support yourself to come back into a sitting position, keeping the eyes closed for another moment. Feeling the difference of being in a vertical position again. Smile on your face. And rub your hands. Bring some heat into your hands. And then bring the warm palms onto your eyes. Feel the warmth. Relax your eyeballs. And then with the hands in front of your eyes, slowly open your eyes and place your hands. And I say namaste and thank you very much for the practice. Thank you. And thank you for your patience. Are you still there?